Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Storytime with Grammy B. Remember last week when you were here with me? And did you go and get your cozy pillow and blankets last time for story time? I hope you have them, but you know what? If you don't, it's okay, because we're going to give you time to go and get them. Okay? So let's first of all go get our cozy blankets and our pillows and our stuffed little animals to get comfortable for story time. But if you don't have them yet, we're going to kind of go over, let's do the alphabet. While some of you go and get your cozy blankets and your stuffed animals so that you can listen to our story, we'll let you go. And the rest of you, while they're gone, we're going to say our ABCs to give them time to get them and get back. Okay? So let's start. If you know them, you can recite them with me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Good. I heard some of you saying them, and you did a great job. Thank you for doing them with me. That's your ABCs, and you can practice them on your own too. Then next time we do them, you can do them with me, okay? So everybody, I think, is back. We're going to start the story, but before we do you remember the names of my stuffed animals, my favorite stuffed animals? This is Monty the monkey. This is little Teddy. Hi, Teddy. This is Fluffy the bear. We call him Bear. This is Milton the moose. Isn't he a cute little moose? This is Ellie the elephant. She's not so tired today. The last story, her head was down. She was sleepy. And that is little Mel the monkey. And over here we have Sydney the snake. Little Sydney, and he's a nice snake. So these are all of the animals that are going to listen to the story with you. So are you all comfortable and cozy so we can start? Good. The story we're doing today is called Let's Be Helpful. Isn't it fun to be helpful? Help your moms and your dads and your grandmas and your grandpas. It's nice to be helpful, isn't it? And it makes people happy when you help them, doesn't it? So we're going to read a story about it. So are you ready to get started? Okay, put your good listening ears on, and we're going to start. Let's be helpful. Woohoo! I love to be helpful however I can, from lending my ear to lending my hand. And so I pitch in with a heave and a hoe to lighten the loads of the people I know. I help out at home in all sorts of ways. I pick up my clothes. I put my toys away. I clean up my room with the greatest of care. My blocks go in boxes, my bear on the chair. Look, he has a bear too. Sometimes I'll sweep up the whole kitchen floor. Sometimes I'll feed all the plants by the door. And sometimes I'll dust every book on the shelf and feel quite delighted in spite of myself. I like to help neighbors scoop leaves into piles. I like to help family turn frowns into smiles. And when someone's ailing, not up to a task, I'm happy to do it. There's no need to ask. I give my cat food when she's starting to mew. I give my dog water and chewies to chew. And this much is certain, I'm always prepared to give of my time and show others I care. So I'm happy for chances to answer each call and do what I can to be helpful to all. Stay right here, and we're going to go over this book a little bit and talk about some of the pages that we read. Okay, would you like to do that with me? When it says to lend my hand, that means to offer your hand to help others. So it says, I like to be helpful however I can, from lending my ear, that means listening with your ear, to lending my hand. That means helping with your hands. And this is cute, I love it. So I pitch in with a heave and a ho. That means even if it's kind of hard, you just do it anyway, right? Because she might be a little hard to pull, but you know what? With a heave and a ho, he's gonna do it. And look, I love this, picking up the dirty clothes and putting your toys away. And what's nice about putting the toys away is then you only take out what you play with, so there aren't toys everywhere. Because sometimes if there's toys all over the floor, someone could actually trip, couldn't they, over those toys. So it's nice to have them put away. And look, I love this page, the little bear sitting on the chair. Instead of on the floor, he's put the bear on the chair. And look, he has A, B, C. We just said our alphabet, didn't we? He's holding up A, B, C for us. And they're sweeping, he's sweeping the floor, feeding the plants. The dog is being very patient, waiting to go out and play when all the chores are done. And dusting. And look, he's helping the neighbors with their leaves that are all over the ground. And you know what's fun about that? I don't know if you've ever done this, but when I was little, we would scoop them into great big piles. We'd rake them into piles, and then we'd jump in them. And it was such fun. And again, that makes it fun, doesn't it? So you're not just working and, oh, I don't want to work. You're making it fun to do too. And this says, I like to help family turn frowns into smiles. Do you know what a frown is? A frown is kind of a face like this. That's kind of a frown. But isn't it so much better when they're happy, when you see somebody with a smile on their face instead of a grumpy frown on their face? So that's what they're showing here. And they're making the bed. And this says when someone's ailing. Ailing means when someone is ill or sick. Ailing, that's what ailing means. So it says, and when someone's ailing and not up to the task, so they're not feeling very well, so it's kind of hard to make the bed. That would be the task. And so, guess what? He says, I'm happy to do it. No need to ask. I'm just going to help. And cats, they're feeding the cat and feeding their dog. That's kind of important if you have a pet, isn't it? To take care of it. Because you eat every day, and your cat and dog, any pet you have, they also need to eat and have water and have lots of love and pets and attention. So they're helping with the chores, and look at the mom over here, so happy. It's so nice to be helpful, isn't it? I bet you're helpful. I bet all of you kids are helpful. So you know what else we're gonna do while we're on the pages here? See all the green here? We're gonna pick out the color green today. There's green back here, and today he's wearing a green hat. Last time he had on a red hat, I think. Look! Look at the green trees. Trees are so pretty, and trees give us shade when we're out in the sun. And there's that green hat again. There's the ABC sign and the green hat there on the little teddy bear. We'll have to get a hat for our teddy bear. Look at the green wall behind him. Green wall, green plants, and even a green floor. See the green floor? Yeah. Do you see green on this page? Some of the books are green and the carpet's green, isn't it? Ooh, I love those green gloves. Look, they both have on green gloves, and the rake is green. The hat and scarf to keep him warm is green. Green wall. Green's a pretty color. The grass is green, trees are green, lots of plants are green. See that green wall? There's that little kitty. Kitty says meow. And there's that dog. Woof. Look at the green hose. I have a green hose, just like that. Lots of green plants, lots of green trees. Pretty, pretty. And here we are. And they've all been helpful. And they're having a little snack for helping and a drink. He's wearing his green hat, isn't he? This is a great book on how to be helpful. Let's be helpful. Isn't it fun? Do you all love to be helpful? Help your mom and dad? Sometimes setting the table or picking up your toys, making up your bed in the morning. All those things are so helpful, aren't they? I know. And they make you feel good to help. So today, our book was Let's Be Helpful by P.K. Hallinan. And next week, we are doing another book that will be maybe on sharing or maybe on being friends. You'll have to come back and see next week. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy to see all of you. So go and do something really helpful today. I'll see you next week. Bye.